Are you fighting with this on your photos? Dried water spots and other flaws that don't ruin your picture but creating more work which costs time to remove them. Here's how I clean my camera sensor. To mention that in the beginning, what you need is one of the swap sets which can be easily ordered online. In my case, I need the ones for full frame cameras because I'm gonna clean the sensor of my Nikon D750, and for that we're gonna make some preparations. Of course, there are as well the right sized ones for APS-C cameras or DX cameras, like how they are called in the Nikon world. At first we gonna take a check-up image to see how bad the sensor really is. For this we look for a white or grey wall and taking a picture with the highest aperture number which is available. For an easier workflow we just set the camera to manual mode and set a longer exposure time than is recommended. So we go close, set the focus on infinity, that everything is out of focus and taking then the picture. This method allows an easy spotting of the spots and dust which are on the sensor. For a complete analysis, we take a look of this shot in Adobe's Lightroom just to see the complete level of dirt. We open the image here now and click on Spot Remover tool and move the cursor now in the lower left corner and click on Visualize Spots. That makes everything visible. So in my case the sensor is moderately dirty but ready for a cleaning session. The first step seems to be a bit nerdy and can be skipped. I clean the surface where I'm gonna clean the camera on, in my case the table, with a wet cloth before the actual sensor cleaning. With that I minimize the dust which could fly around. If you shoot mirrorless, then the next step can also be ignored because there is no need to flip up the mirror to have access to the sensor. With the D750 we still need to do that in the settings. Let's set this up, and it is important that the battery is charged enough for that. If not, it's not possible to flip the mirror. After that we just expose the sensor now, and the very first step is to blow the dust and more rough dirt, if there, is off. We use an air blower, a standard tool for every photographer. It is quite useful to tilt the camera for that to let the gravity do the rest. Otherwise particles would just stay on the sensor, and before you use the swap of the cleaning set, it is the best to have no rough particles on the sensor. We can start now to use the swap by just unpack it and put the included liquid on it. One drop is already fine to have a good cleaning effect. Now it becomes clear why the swap has exactly the same size as the sensor in order to wipe over only as much as necessary. It's not needed to work with much pressure at this step, just gently swiping over the sensor. If your camera has a stabilized sensor, it is also important that this sensor is in a locked mode, so it's not moving around when you go over it with the swap. I'm sure that there is an option for this in the camera's menu. After some sweeps we are already finished, maybe. To make that clear we just do another test shot with the same conditions and parameters before and check this photo in Lightroom. Here's the before and after. The right side is the sensor after the cleaning. Looks quite good to me. So in my case we are really already done and we have a clean sensor now again. If you still have spots and other troublemakers, just go for another round and make sure to use a new swap, of course. With this result I'm allowed to save some time in post-processing and make sure to don't overlook any unlovely spot. Even better than cleaning is to prevent dust and stains from getting on the sensor in the first place. Recommendations would be to don't change the lens in dusty environments and be aware when you are taking long exposed photos in humid environments, the sensor is easily exposed to spots. That's simple put, but finally there are some nice and easy solutions like this cleaning kits which allow us to clean the sensor without big effort. We arrived at the end of this quick video and thank you for watching, and I hope I could take away your fear from sensor cleaning. For more photography topics you can visit Lightcolorshadow.com and you can leave a like and a comment. So far good light for you, and we see us in one of my next videos. Until next time, bye bye.